Good morning, my dear students. This is teacher Hadid from Taqarib School, and today, inshallah, we are going to explain the present perfect tense, the function, and after that we will talk about the forms. So first of all, we have to introduce the present perfect simple and the use of this tense. We use it with unfinished actions and with finished actions. Now let's see how. We have unfinished actions such as when we use how long with questions or sentences. For example, I've known Karen since 1994, okay? So since means this is the period or the duration since how I have known Karen. So we use how long with dates, days, since, and for, and it is unfinished actions, okay? Unfinished time words such as this week, today, this month, this year, and so on, okay? So now we have also present result, which is a finished actions when we say I've lost my keys. Now I've lost my keys in the past, but the consequences, let's say, is till the present. So we call it present result, which means a past event or a past action affects a present event. So life experience, it is a finished action, and mostly we use I have been to ever and never with the life experiences. For example, I've been to London several times. Yani, I'm talking about my experience, which is visiting London. News or recent events. Now, although the recent events we are talking about present actions, but we use the present perfect, such as the Queen has given a speech, okay? And we use with it just yet, already, recently, and so on. So again, we have finished actions and unfinished actions. Finished actions we use how long, since, and for, 3 days, dates, and so on. Unfinished time words we use this week, today, this month, and so on. Finished actions we have present, result, news, recent events, and life experiences. Now, let's talk about the forms. So, first we have the affirmative form, which consists of subject, and we said before that the subject could be a noun or a pronoun, okay? A noun such as Sarah. Instead of using Sarah, we can say she. After the subject, we have subject, we have the helping verb have or has. Now, why do we use the helping verb? To function tenses, to function negation, negative forms, or interrogative forms. Of course, has is used with the singular, have is used with the plural, okay? After using have and has, we use the past participle or verb 3 full stop. Okay, let's take examples. Sarah has been to London. Okay, so Sarah is the subject, has is the singular verb, the singular form of verb to have, been is the verb 3 and the complement of the sentence. Okay, now what if we want to negate this sentence? What shall we do? So the negative form, subject, plus has or have. Of course, we know that whenever we negate a sentence in English, we must use not. Okay? So, have or has plus not plus the verb 3 or the past participle, after that the complement of the sentence. Let's negate this example. So, Sarah, yes, has, not, okay, been to London. Yes, exactly. Okay, now we can contract has not and say hasn't instead of writing the whole word or the whole form. Now, in the interrogative form, we flip between the helping verbs and the subject. So, has or have at the beginning plus the subject, and then past participle plus the question mark. Okay? Let's see now. Sarah has worked. Now you have to correct my mistakes, okay? Here, since 2021. Is it a question sentence or an interrogative sentence? No, it is not. So we have to flip between the subject and the helping verb. So the sentence becomes has. Okay. Yes, so the sentence becomes has Sarah worked here since 2021. Okay. Now, let's talk about one of the most popular adverbs or helping verbs related to the present perfect, which are for and since. Now you have to differentiate between these two adverbs. Now we use for with a period of time, for example, for 3 years, for 5 hours, for 2 days. For plus number plus time word. So we say for 2 days, hours, minutes, 2 years, and so on. 5 minutes, 2 weeks, 2 days, 7 months, 10 years, 2 centuries, a half hour, a while, a long time, ever. Let's read the examples. We've been talking for 30 minutes. It has rained for a week. I've trained for 2 months. He has been off work for a while. Since plus a starting point up to the date or up to the present. Since, a time, or a date. For example, I've worked here since 2019 and I'm still working up to date, okay? 6 o'clock, 1995, 2nd of June, 1991, Thursday, I was young, March, the beginning of time. For example, we've been waiting here since 2 o'clock. He has been living in Paris since 2008. He has grown since I last saw him. Sarah's been sick since Friday. Okay? So this is the difference between for and since. So pay attention. Now, let's write the adverbs or the key words related to this tense. So we said since, for, ever, and it is used with the questions. For example, when I say, have you ever visited Amman? Never is used to negate a sentence. For example, I've never been here before. Okay, we have yet. Yet is used also with negation and questions. Already, to talk about something happened earlier. Okay, what else do we have? So these are the most important keywords. We have also how long. So this was our lesson for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's revise. So we have the affirmative, the negative, and the interrogative. Let's write the contractions. So has, not, becomes hasn't, have, not, becomes haven't. We have I have, becomes I've. So this was our lesson for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.